So hey guys, welcome back to the Bookland Yard. My name is Shaurya and today I am going to be talking about my July book recommendations. I'm planning to post a video on the first of every month where I recommend books on a specific theme.
But you promised to post videos every week too.
Yes, I know I have been a little inactive lately, but I'm really gonna try and rev it up this time. Who doesn't like being cozy in bed, curled up in a good book in the monsoon season? So here are my book recommendations on the theme, emotions. The first book that I'd recommend is Khaled Hosseini's And the Mountains Echoed. We all know Khaled Hosseini to be one of the writers who never fails to water our eyes through his books. And the Mountains Echoed is a brother-sister story about Abdullah and his sister Pari. More like a parent than a brother, Abdullah will do anything for his baby sister. Like all of Khaled's works, this too is set in Afghanistan. One day the kids set on a journey across the deserts of Kabul with their father, at the end of which their fate changes forever. The story stretches along generations and continents, moving from Kabul to Paris to San Francisco. And the Mountains Echoed is an ode to siblinghood and all the joys and heartbreaks that come along with it. The next book that I'd recommend is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I found out about this book through its movie with the same name. By the way, Ed Sheeran's song Photograph was featured in that film. The story begins when Louisa Clark loses her job at a cafe and due to her financial instability is forced to take up a job as a healthcare worker for a quadriplegic man named Will Tranner, who was a former English businessman but met with an accident.
One day, Louisa overhears Will's mother talking to his sister about how Will has attempted suicide on multiple occasions. This actually hurt Louisa as by now she had developed a soft corner for him. This is the first book in the Me trilogy by Jojo Moyes and will actually leave you sobbing by the end. My third recommendation for this month is The Stationery Shop by Marzan Kamli. This book swept me completely into the alluring but dangerous world of Tehran in Iran in 1953 when the nation underwent a very violent US-backed coup d'etat. Marzan Kamli has written a very thoughtful novel set in two timelines, 1953 and 2013. Our protagonist is Roya, a 17-year-old girl who loves old poetry. She is in her last year of high school and she loves spending time in Mr. Fakhri's stationery shop, where other than paper and pens, he also stocks her favorite Persian poetry and translations of international novels.
There she meets and falls in love with a handsome young man named Bhaman, who is a political activist. For both of them, this is their first love, and they continue to meet at Mr. Fakhri's stationery shop, where they fall head over heels for each other. The story is set in Iran in 1953 when the nation is undergoing political turmoil. While many families still require arranged marriages, Roya is pretty confident that her middle-class parents would allow her to marry to Bhaman. But she is not prepared for the magnitude of disapproval that Bhaman's mother would inflict upon them. This is not your regular love story, not in any shape or form. You can check out my complete book review of this book in the I button above. My fourth recommendation for this month is In Search of Heer by Manjul Bajaj. This book is a wonderful retelling of the beautiful story of Heer Sayal and Dido Ranja. This book has got everything ranging from music, love, longing, pain, separation, and the triumph of true love at the end. This book breaks all societal barriers and takes us to the beautiful world of Heer and Ranja, which is free, fair, and kind to all of God's creatures, and when there is no place for malice, jealousy, or hatred. This story is told from multiple perspectives and is set against the lush riverbanks and rugged countryside of West Punjab. The author scratches away many meanings of love, and they tell the story of Heer and Ranja who dreamt of a freer and a kinder world. This is a very short and highly recommended read. My last recommendation for this month is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. This is a story about August, who is a 10-year-old kid born with a facial difference. The story begins when August is going to school for the first time and has to navigate new rules, talk to new teachers, and make new friends for the first time in his life. August's story is not an easy read. My emotions went from sadness to being overwhelmed to feeling terribly angry for what's happening to him. Some kids in high school could be real jerks. This story is not just told from August's point of view, but also of others around him. The kid underwent 27 different surgeries, and it is impossible not to be moved by this story. This book has a rating of 4.41 on Goodreads.com with more than 800,000 people to have reviewed it. This book is really not for the weak-hearted. I will be uploading detailed reviews of each of these books in the coming future, so please stay tuned. This was Shaurya from the Bookland Yard, signing off.